Hi, it's Brian Berg from BB Direct. You know the number one question asked of first-time mailers is, what can I expect from this campaign? What type of a response rate should I expect? You want to find out? Stay tuned. A very common question we get asked is, what kind of response rates can I expect when doing my direct mail campaign? So I'm going to try to tackle this question by talking about a few different examples. As an example, you're selling a book. You're an author, you've written a book, and you want to sell the book through direct mail. Let's say the book cost $20 to the customer. It cost you $5 to print and create this book, so your gross profit is $15. If you did a direct mail campaign of 10,000 pieces that cost you $5,000, then you'd have to sell effectively 333 books, or 3 1/3%, to break even on this $5,000 investment. It's not a good idea. 3 1/3% is typically pretty high. I'll get to that in a little bit. But if you're a bookstore and you're selling a discount card, let's say Barnes & Noble's, they've got a $25 discount card, gives you some money off on the books and the products, but also the cafe. The cost of the card is $25 to the customer, but the bookstore can make more than $25 because customers are coming in again and again. They're going to stop and have an expensive cup of coffee. So they make on average $115. I'm just throwing numbers out, but they're making on average a bunch more than the $25 that they sell the card for. So in effect, they have to sell 44 of these discount cards to break even on the $5,000 that they invest for direct mail. Pool heaters, typically $4,000 or $5,000, maybe they make $1,000, I really don't know, but $1,000 gross profit, they'd have to sell 5 of these pool heaters, which is just a fraction of 1%, to break even on that investment. And then of course real estate, let's say in that market the average home sale price is $300,000. The realtor makes anywhere from $9,000 to $18,000 in commission. They've got to sell one home on a direct mail campaign to justify doing this campaign of $5,000 cost. So as you can see, quite a big disparity in response requirements to break even on that cost. I would say remove the book entirely. Never sell a book with direct mail. The higher the price of the ticket item and the profitability, obviously, the better chances that you only have to sell a small quantity to justify this. So what can you expect? Well, most clients will try to shoot for a 1% response. They'll say, you know, if we can just get 1% of the customers to respond to this ad and make a purchase, then it justifies testing. But you could and should try a little lower. What you should do is look at competitors in your market space and within your market and your product, and you should see, are they testing direct mail consistently and regularly? If they're doing it consistently and regularly, then there's a good chance that the performance and the response that they're getting is warranting that investment. You could also look at your new customer acquisition cost. Look at the different mediums of advertisement that you're doing for your business and determine what exactly does it cost to acquire one new customer. And then try to evaluate if direct mail or digital marketing or telemarketing or some kind of signage or some kind of co-marketing advertisement, if the cost of those to acquire one new customer is more, then direct mail might be a better option. And then lastly too, oftentimes a direct mail customer may not make their $5,000 investment back initially. But if they can acquire enough new customers to repeat buying from them often and regularly over years, then the lifetime value of those customers will far exceed the initial investment of $5,000.